Lisa?
She's here.
Right, are we all here?
Yeah.
I can see people up there. Where's my bloody whip when I need it? Okay, well, we'll dismiss it. I'll just give it a minute.
Oh, look at that.
Okay? Is that us? Okay. Paul asked me to say a few words. I'm pretty crap at that kind of thing. So instead, I thought we'd do something a little bit different. We like to call this Ode to Paul.
Yeah.
My dad is quite patient, he's helpful and strong. He's always there for me when things go wrong. He shows pride in me quietly because that is his way. And he always seems to make everything seem okay. We listen to music and watch movies together a lot. His presence calms me down when I'm feeling distraught. I love spending time with him, I don't mind what we do. So on his birthday, I'd like to give him a big thank you.
And there's more.
My dad is an expert at something. I think he is the best. I'm sure that when I tell you, you will be impressed. He goes in the bathroom, he stays in far too long. We always know what's going on, we can smell the pong. My mum gets annoyed with him, she doesn't understand. That's something to be proud of, especially if you're a man. She thinks he should be embarrassed, but he acts quite proud. I mean, he has been saving up all day for crying out loud.
Nanny!
My daddy tickles me and
I'll do it with you.
We'll do it together.
My daddy tickles me. I'll do Lily's. My daddy tickles me, makes me laugh until I squeal. He never really minds if I don't eat my meal. He never yells at me, he leaves that to Mum. He's always smiling and very rarely glum. He says he is the boss in the house, but I know that's a lie. He does what Mummy tells him, though often with a sigh. He wants to marry Kylie. He thinks she would fancy him, but if he really thinks that, he must be quite dim. And now from me.
Oh dear.
It's always a friggin' heckler, and it's always her. When I first met Paul, he wasn't quick to ask me out. He never seemed to notice when my lips I would pout. I flirted like crazy around him, but he never took the hint. I'd flutter my eyelashes at him. He thought I had a squint. But then one day he invited me out for an Indian meal. I guess that it dawned on him I had a certain busty appeal. And now 3 kids later, do you think that it was fate? Perhaps it was just I put out on the first date. So what can I say about this almost 50-year-old named Paul, whom I've loved for 20 years, even when he drives me up the wall? He is kind and he is patient. He is loving and he is shy. His impeccable manners make him my kind of guy. He has a lot to put up with, as I'm sure that you can see. But he rarely complains about being married to me. I wouldn't be without him, even when he makes me irate. This gorgeous husband of mine, my true soulmate. So as we are all gathered here, I have a request. Please raise your glasses to wish him all the best.
All the best.
Happy birthday, dear Paul, now as you hit 50. For a short-arsed insurance broker, you're still quite nifty.